What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we did a video where we talked about to tell or not to tell. And I couldn't stop cracking up from all of your comments. Like, you guys really went in. And it was actually very sad to see that 80% of the comments actually leaned, most of the females I saw, leaned towards they would look away, they wouldn't tell. And it got me thinking, because I promised you guys a video on how to break the news to someone if you know their partner has been unfaithful. But it got me thinking that why is it that we women were so problematic? Like, with all the guys in the comments, most of the guys in the comments were like, yeah, if that's my homie and he's really serious with that person, I'll tell him like, yo, this girl is dipping on the side. But you found a lot of females sharing real life experiences of how they've tried to look out for their friends and it just didn't work out right, or it just didn't end the way they thought it would. I remember reading one particular comment, I'm sharing that with you right now, that says a relationship of 6 years ended because she actually looked out for her friend. And that broke my heart. And I thought, you know, sometimes, I said this in the last video, sometimes we as women act like we can handle it, you know what I mean? And we sometimes put up this bold front where we think everybody expects us to be perfect. Everybody expects you to have the perfect kids, perfect home, perfect in-laws, perfect life. And once you're lacking in one department, you think people are judging you. We need to lessen the shame culture that women have had to bear for so long. Because it broke my heart to actually see 80% of women in the comment section saying, well, if I see my best friend's man cheating, I will look away. I'll mind my business. And I thought, wow, this stems from somewhere. Clearly, people have done this in the past and it hasn't ended well. Now, getting this out of the way, the first thing I will share with you is knowing who your friend is. I think when you're about to break the news to someone, you have to also look at the friendship you're talking about, because each friendship has different dimensions. Let's use dimensions. Some people are friends on the surface, might not be that close. You might be close to someone, but they might not think you're close to them, or they might not be close to you. There are three things I've just said. You might be close to someone, which is fine. That person, on the other hand, might not think she's close to you. She might look at you as just an acquaintance. While for you, you're thinking, oh, this is my friend, this is my friend, this is my friend. Now, wires are always going to be crossed if that's the sort of situation you're in. Now, if this person is just an acquaintance or someone who is just a work colleague or someone who is not really your friend, I agree. You can totally look away, because when you're trying to breach a territory where you're not invited to or it's none of your business, you kind of look nosy and you look like you're just trying to shit on the person's happiness. But I'm talking about friendships that have been tried and tested. Like, I don't know why people are just very comfortable with only champagne friendships. Champagne friendships, i.e., we have good times, we travel, we go out, we shop, we talk about this, we talk about that. But real friendships have been tried and tested. You guys go through things, sickness, you know, pregnancies, marriages, heartbreak, and you know that this friendship has been through the fire. This is my girl. Like, this is my sister. There are ways that you can talk to the person about something like this. First, to start with, when the person is your soulmate, your sister, your friend, your intentions are not judged. You know what I mean? Except, as I said, you are in your own head, that's your best friend. But in that person's head, you're an acquaintance. That way, if they don't see you like that, they don't share things about their relationship with you, they don't necessarily come to you for advice about this guy, they only like to just brandish the good parts. Do you know what I mean? Like, the good parts of their relationship is only what they tell you about, then maybe it's not your place to actually tell them that, you know, the man is cheating. If you know that this person is a what's up friend, like, oh, all they ever want to share with you is, oh, my man bought me diamonds, oh, my man bought me this Birkin bag, oh, my man took me to Saint-Tropez, oh, my man took me to Nice. You too. Wow, beautiful. Very nice. Oh, the diamonds are so pretty. Nobody asked you question. Carry your load and move forward. But if this is your soul sister, it's okay to be like, you do know that we've been through it all. Rainy days, stormy weather, boyfriends that ain't shit, marriages, children, and you're my sis. I have your back, you have my back, and if your house is on fire, God will punish me, if I decide to look away. So I'm not saying the information I'm about to give to you is for you to make any drastic, change. Just take it in and share with me if you've noticed certain things. Like, is he coming home late? Do you think that anything is going on in that department? And if she's receptive and she's like, oh, more, I've been going through this, how things are not really perfect. We have good days, we have bad days. And you can be like, Omo, there's a prayer point you and I have to have, because you see, strange women, I refuse for me to be alive while a strange woman will take over your home. You see how you break it down? You act like you are also in it with the person. There are people who are really terrible at doing this, and if it's not your calling, maybe you should watch this video and learn. You don't go to someone with bad information or information that you know will break their heart and twist the knife. It's bad enough that what you're about to drop on them is going to shatter their world. You have to have soft landing, as Kiss Daniel said. And if you're one of those friends who can't wait, you know how you just can't wait to break the news, then you have to ask yourself why her sadness is some sort of an amusement for you. Because there are people like that. You know, they've heard you gush about this wonderful relationship and how beautiful it is and how this Saint-Tropez. You think they don't want to go to Saint-Tropez. In their minds, they are waiting for this day. So the moment they see, even if, you know, they are not sure, because that's also a point. Before you break the news to someone, make sure that you also have done your own kind of research. It's not because you just see a guy randomly hanging out with a girl, then you quickly go and tell your friend. Because that way, that could be a colleague. That could be, if it's something you see once, the kind of person I am, most of my married friends know this about me. If I go into a restaurant and I see there are men, I don't even want the man to see me. Like, I don't want to know what they're up to. I don't want to see. I just want to okay, let me just find, you know. And if I see my friend's husband with the girl, it's not enough for me to go and meet her and say, I saw your husband with a girl. Now, if I see them in a very compromising situation, I will let him see me. Do you understand? And look at the girl like, what the hell is going on here? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that way, he already knows that, Omo, you are in the doghouse. Do you understand? This is my best friend. I am not playing, I'm not fucking around with you. But all those funny people who are quick to just see something and they're like, that's how I should be thinking our relationship is perfect. Last, everybody go chop breakfast. Oh, upon they will call, oh, love of my life, the breakfast has come now. Anyway, I won't tell her. And when they now see the friend going about their boyfriend that is nice, they'll be like, okay. Anyway, I heard from somebody, all those I heard from somebody who said they did not say, stop it, this is your home girl. Don't do that. Do you understand? No need for you to go, I heard. You didn't hear, you saw it. Do you understand? No need for you to try and make her feel bad like everybody's been laughing at her. You know, those kind of friends. And that's what makes people keep their guard up. Because they sometimes break the news to you in a way that you've been a fool. Like, you know, people are just laughing at you. I mean, I just want to be kind enough to just let you know that, Omo, you've not seen boyfriend though. You have to look in front. This one is not boyfriend. Like, you already know she's going to be hurt, right? And if that's your true friend, consider all the things I've said to you. Instead of you to be so happy to deliver the news to her, make her feel like you're in this with her as well. Do you understand? First, start when you give people information, sometimes they act like they're okay. Yeah? And sometimes some people get defensive. Don't make it about you. That's the third thing I'm going to share. If you're going to share with your friend something that is going to hurt her, even if the person is being defensive, it's okay. Because guess what? Their perfect world, they just found out it's not so perfect. So it's okay for them to be like, I never saw, even if they had signs. I never imagined, even if they've seen signs. There's no need for you to now turn detector gadgets at that point, detector FBI. But how can you say no? But I don't think so. Like most of these kind of cases, facts. These are their faces, facts. In this kind of cases, you would have seen signs. The guy cannot just change on you. Auntie, look at your whole life. How many people have switched on you? You understand? Be kinder. I feel like with these few points of mine, I've been able to sort of let you guys know that we need to begin to look out for ourselves. I hate the fact that women are okay to see another woman become a laughing stock. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would rather just not be close to you. Do you understand? I would rather just say to myself, if this person can't handle the information, and I don't want to seem like people are bad. There's also another side. I just want to make the vlog short. There are sides of people who go out and make their friends the enemies. And that's the wrongest thing you can do. You literally are throwing the wrong person under the bus. Why do we kind of like you're pulling a Khloe Kardashian? Look at how that Jordan thing happened. Jordan seemed to be the one that they came hard from. Yeah, what Jordan did was wrong. But the fact that you almost supported the man and put down the woman, till tomorrow everybody keeps bashing Khloe for that one single act. You know what I mean? So people need to also be careful. If your friend is coming to tell you something and they're telling you in all the ways I've said it, and you know that this person is really not a hater and they're not after your happiness, because guess what? When you've been happy, they've been sad, it hasn't changed. When they've been happy, you've been sad. Like, life has been, up and down with both of you, and you know that this is your person. Don't go to the man and make it seem about that person. The fact that your friend is looking out for you, you all have the duty of looking out for her as well, except you don't want that friend in your life. There are people who strictly, and I've said this before in the last video, if you're one of those people that you don't want people to tell you, be honest with all your friends from the beginning. I've been in relationships like that I knew were going nowhere. Those relationships, when my friends were trying to, I just told them that, see, I don't want us to fight. I know that I'm going to chop breakfast, but I want to eat the breakfast by myself. So don't advise me. And when the thing scattered, they were kind enough to just welcome me back to the fold. Nobody said anything till today. We all moved on. Do you understand? We don't even talk about it because I was honest from the beginning that if you see him with a babe, don't tell me. If I cannot handle it, I want to just have fun in this situation. I know it's not good for me. I know all the reasons why I should break up with this guy. I've heard, don't tell me. And I was honest, and that way they respected me and I respected them, so nobody encroached on each other's privacy. But with these few points I've shared with you, I hope that you've been able to sort of, find ways. I don't like the fact that a lot of us were like, we'll look away. Imagine people looking away when it's you. You don't want to be looking the fool and everybody in your tribe knows and they're just like, yeah, who's going to tell her? I can't. Because she doesn't know how to receive information. She makes it about her. Our life is not as perfect. She turns around on us and she makes us look stupid. So what's the point? I beg. I can't. We need to begin to treat ourselves better. Thank you guys for watching. This was such a long public service announcement and I hope that this has helped you to be a better friend. We're all learning, yeah? Chat with you guys on the next episode of Talk and Moments.